How you feel about skiing?
Good.
What's your name again?
Katja.
Katja. Good. Katja will drive now this downhill.
Pfannkuchen gegessen habe.
Wahrscheinlich lange her.
Lange her.
Ja.
Bei uns gibt es sowas nicht.
Wo denn ist das im Moment?
In Australien.
Oh.
Ganz weit weg.
Ja, deswegen habe ich gefragt.
Ja.
Freust du dich, dass wir da sind? Ja.
Das allerdings.
Also, one of the best reasons to go back to Germany is catching up with friends. So, long time no see, true. Hello and welcome back. As you can see, I'm currently not in Australia. I'm back home in Germany, where it is finally cold, if not a little bit freezing, but that's a good thing. However, it does feel a bit strange being back. I don't know. I will try to explain. Hold on. Yeah, as I said, it's really hard to describe, but it's so nice to be back. Like, everything is so familiar. But at the same time, I also have a feeling that I don't belong here anymore. It's really strange. But what do you think? Oh, I totally get it. I feel the same. I mean, life is great. Beach trips, sunshine, and all of it. But sometimes I do catch myself thinking, am I really living here? Or am I just visiting? Oh my God, exactly. It's like you're leaving pieces of yourself in both places. And no matter where you are, there seems to be always something missing. Yep, right now, I would give anything for a cold breeze. But you're probably wishing for sunshine right now, don't you? Of course, right now I'll wish for sunshine. I mean, look around. It's really quite dull and grey at the moment. No blue skies. But it's not really just about the weather, is it? Yeah, it's not too bad. It's just different. It feels like you're being at home, but you're being a guest at the same time. It really feels like it's that in-between stage, if you can call it like that. It's like you're carrying two lives, two homes, and they don't really overlap. And maybe that's okay. Home is just one place. I guess it's all the little moments we carry with us, no matter where we go. Hello. Yeah, as I already mentioned, I'm back in Germany, and I'm actually back in the little town Burgheide, where I grew up since I probably was, I don't know, 12 and a half years old. So I grew up in Berlin, East Berlin, until I was about 12 and a half, and then my parents bought a house here in Burgheide where we moved to, and I lived here until I moved back to Berlin for education later on. I think I was about 19 or 20 then. Anyway, it's really great to be back in a way. Like, it's so nice to go back to something familiar, something, I don't know, close to heart, I guess. And I guess I have mentioned it in a previous video, but I love pine trees, and look where I am. Maybe this is my love for pine trees, just there. Maybe because I grew up very close to, or within, or in the middle of almost pine tree forests. So yes, and in these forests here, I actually rode horses around here, and especially, it's really hard to see. There used to be a path through this kind of forest, and this actually used to be my favorite kind of little magical forest, but it's not there anymore. Like, I vividly remember this used to be full of birch trees, and you can see some only. Look, there's only a few left here in the distance. There's a few, boop, there, and very few in the end there. But I remember there's this one memory I have. Must have been like spring or summer, because all the leaves were there, no snow obviously, and riding through this birch magical forest. And it was a foggy day as well. Like, you could only see a little bit, and just galloping on my little black horse, which was called Prince, through this tiny forest. It's probably one of my most favorite memories from horse riding here in this little village. It's really nice. I would recommend it. Go back to places where you grew up and just, I don't know, indulge in old memories. Don't know, give it a go. I don't know if you can see this, but I always marveled in a way, but it's human made obviously, like how straight those trees are planted. I don't know if it comes through, but right here it's just this perfectly straight line of pine trees. And yeah, so this is my little town Bockheide where I grew up in. I'm so glad about the weather today. I don't know, it's just, this trip is just so unreal. Like I will talk about it more later, but on the trip there was a husky ride. It was not cancelled, weather was perfect. We did the reindeer feeding, nothing went wrong there. And we booked the Northern Lights tour, and it was just the most magical nights ever. Like the tours we did on the days before, like we met couples, they said, oh, they had their Northern Lights tour, they had them cancelled, or they had issues with the bus, or the weather was just not good and it was just cloudy and they couldn't see anything. Like, you know, like they were disappointed. Obviously I would have been so disappointed. But the night we went, it was just this most spectacular display of colours, and not just for minutes, it was literally hours and hours and hours. And before I went on this trip as well, I had this vision of being here in this area with snow coverage, and I mean, look at it, it's just, I just find it so unreal, and I really count myself so lucky with all the things I wanted to experience and I wanted to film and whatever. Filming, by the way, did not work out as I thought it would be, but at least this particular scene was just exactly like I wanted it.